Alright, so this is part two, and I'm gonna try to make it as unnecessary as possible to watch part one, but I do at the end of the day recommend watching part one due to the context that I'll give. But at the end of the last part, we left off calling Brady's mom because Brady was not able to be found or contacted after we left the amusement park that we were at, and we were worried that he was still fried at the amusement park. That's where we last left off. That's what I last told you. His mom was very upset. His mom was genuinely one of the more unique people I've ever met. I really wonder how they're doing. I really wonder if they're doing well in life, if they're living the life, because they weren't. The father is getting clearly cucked by this woman, by the way. Like, I've never seen a more unhappy husband in my life. He looked like he knew he was getting absolutely cucked by a 6'8" black man with a 12-inch penis named Marquise. It's rough out here for that young man. Actually, he's like 50, but you know what I mean. Brady's mom was known for allowing parties, like, whenever. There were multiple parties that became open houses that led to the cops getting called. I have plenty of stories about that. I remember one time they were throwing a kegger in the woods on a random ass Friday. This is actually probably a good story, so I'm actually gonna kind of stump myself a little bit. But I remember the going to his house and his mom like giving us the extra alcohol because she felt bad because she drank some of her son's. It was weird. I got stories, man. I got stories to tell you. Yeah. So his mom was very, very upset. She was a very weird woman. So she's like, my baby's dead. I'm a terrible mother. This is the end of the world. We're all going to explode and die. We tried to hey, no, it's fine. You just probably fell asleep on the bus. A lot of us are really tired. A lot of us have fallen asleep here. And I will see you at the back porch. Toodles gang. He was the sober one though, but he didn't handle this. He was a real faint kind of guy. I don't know, just a very light and airy fellow that seemed to be ill on many an occasion. So he's still fucking tweaking. Roger's come down since all that occurred. He's feeling a whole lot better now that he has expounded his waste. He was done, and he seemed to be a lot less high, a lot less cooked, a lot less fried. And so me and him were locked in on making sure that Brady was found alive. Pretty please tell me he made it onto a bus. So we get to looking around when we get back, looking through bus 3. We knew if he was in a bus, it would be bus 3. And we are asking the supervisor, we're asking the bus driver, asking the students on the bus, did you see Brady, bro? Did you see him? He might be dead. If you didn't see him, please tell us. And they were like, no, who the hell is that? Bro was not very popular. He was known for parties, but unless you said a Brady party, no one knows who the hell Brady is, bro. So we get to, and it turns out Brady just was not on that bus at all. We were very, very concerned. We called his mom, hey, have you heard anything? He wasn't on any of the buses. And she fucking loses it. If you thought she was tweaking before, well, now she's fucking crying. Now this woman's scream crying, she saw him die, she saw Brady get peeled to bits by the cartel. She's traumatized. She's freaked. This is when, as if we were in a goddamn movie, a bus from a school that has nothing to do with us comes pulling into the parking lot. Is there a bus turf war going on right now? Is this a bus drive-by? Is this about to be a bus-on-bus crime? Why is this bus here? Is there a bus driver cult? Is there a bus driver gang? Is there a bus driver orgy? I don't know what y'all got going on. No, turns out Brady got on the wrong bus, and when he didn't get off at the school because, he didn't go there, he had enough common sense to realize, hey, this is my stop. So when the bus driver said, hey, little guy, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I don't go here. Turns out this bus driver went 45 minutes out of his way on, the school's dollar, because they're paying for, the gas and shit, on the school's dollar, that, he just drove Brady hella out of his way, and that was fire. Shout out that bus driver. His name was Mike, I think. Fucking shout out Mike, man. Go. My freaking mom called while I was recording. My bad about that. Sorry, Mike was cool as hell, though. So now we have the gang all together. The issue is how are we getting home? Because we all drove. We are all in different vehicles. Ain't nobody's mom picking us up, because that's admitting that you were fried on the fucking school field trip. And you're not driving because you don't want to die. So what was the vibe? We're just going to stay at the high school. We're just going to kick it in the forest next to the high school for a bit and shoot the shit. Somehow, in the midst of shooting the shit late in the evening, waiting to, sweat this high out, because it was sticking with us. It was lingering with us for a while. I was worried. I was always, at least in high school, really worried about driving fried. I would walk. That was easily the best shape I've ever been in, because I would walk constantly. I was walking 18 miles a day, bro. My calves were sexy as a mug. I swear to God. So, I was petrified of driving even the littlest bit high. And those two, everyone else, Josh had left at this point. Totally forgot to mention that. And Josh just drove his ass home, and did not ask if we needed a ride. It was kind of, really fucked up. Anyways, so it was me, Brady, and Roger at this point. And Roger and Brady are just fucking too fried to drive in general, and I'm too scared to drive fried. So the three of us are chilling in the woods, and turns out Roger calls Rick, Rick is one of, he's a total all-time stoner. He pulled up to the function at any given time, absolutely strapped to the T's. He drives us there. He drives us home and tells us he will pick up our cars. He will drive us back to the school with our cars to get our cars tonight too, because he's an absolute legend. We get back to Roger's house. That's where we're gonna chill. By the way, my mom's freaking out. Where the hell am I? I told her, I'm just chilling with Roger. It's cool. And she's like, it's not cool. So my mom's tweaking on me right now, just to add a little bit of suspense to the story. We end up hitting the rotation. Bro, we did not resist the rotation. There was the squad there. It was a fire sesh, and we had to partake. We couldn't miss out. So we partook. And now we're zooted. Now we're on, a different universe off the flower. And it's it is at this point, 9 o'clock on a Tuesday. My day was not planning on ending in an absolutely ripping sesh. That was not the vibes. When I woke up this morning, now I can't drive. Now my car's at the school. Rick's about to leave. He's like, I want to go home, guys. Are any of you guys clean enough to get your cars? I think Rick knew what he was doing. I think Rick offered and told us yeah, I'll help you guys out, knowing he was going to take us to a sesh and he just wouldn't have to help us out anyways. I think he's just an evil genius hiding chivalry with lies and deceivingness. I'm a poet. I don't even know it. Anyways, Rick's any of you guys good to drive? Roger says yes. Roger is not good to drive. If he's anything like us, he's in no way, shape, or form good to drive. So when Roger's like, yeah, of course I am, bro, we're all like, no, you're not, bro. Leave your car at the school. So the next morning, Roger's mom worked at the school. Well, actually, I didn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, Roger's mom didn't work at the school. I lied to you. Winkety wink wink. Anyways. She takes us to the school in the morning to pick up our cars, because at this point, we're, school's still in session, but the seniors don't go to school anymore. So the three of us are picking up, walk of shame, picking up our cars in the parking lot. There's, juniors chirping at us like we're, some prostitutes in the city. It was rough, and, she's all, embarrassed because she doesn't work there. So clearly if she doesn't work there, she's seeing her coworkers there and stuff. But trust me, she doesn't work there. And it was a total vibe. Just kidding, it was not a total vibe. It sucked. I felt like a whore. I felt like a little fucking prostitute, and I hated it. Anyways, that's a wraps on this absolute fucking behemoth of a story about this goddamn amusement park vibes. And I probably missed a lot of shit, 'cause I've been fried as hell. So, if I end up remaking this video in like 4 years when I'm on a tea break, I'll talk to y'all then. Bye, I love you.